Alright guys, what's going on? Got our third war of the season here, and today my alliance is going to be facing GTS. I'll show you their alliance here in just a second, but as you can see by the plus or minus and by their like war rating and prestige, this was a really bad mismatch. We shouldn't have matched this team. So we're going to be starting off here on path 9. Or I'm sorry, we're not starting on path 9. I started on path 8 and I moved up so that my alliance mates wouldn't have to use their energy. So we're going to be moving along here to path 3 in section 2. And this is going to be node 28. It's going to be biohazard and the best defense. So basically anytime that Spider Gwen evades, she's going to gain power, and anytime that you hit her, you have a chance to bleed, or hit her block, you have a chance to get a poison. None of that stuff matters for Ghost. We're just going to go ahead and hit her one time. Ghost's critical hits can't be evaded, so that's why we're just hitting once. And if we get a bleed or poison, we'll just phase it off and we'll get a fury. So fight's over, super easy, and we're going to be moving along to this Nightcrawler, and this is going to be the best defense and backup recovery. So basically, same thing as before. If he evades, he's going to get a burst of power, and backup recovery is going to give him power when he drops below 50% health. So I'm just going to kind of be careful not to push his power too high. There you can see he just got his power. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 2. And the fight's over. So super easy there. And I'm going to move up here to give my alliance mate some energy. And okay, so this is our next fight. I'm boosted for the boss. I'm gonna be taking that Doom boss, but this is actually a really interesting fight, I guess. This is enhanced special 1 stun immunity, and the part that I've never paid attention to is 60% physical resistance. So this is a boosted rank 5 Ghost against a rank 4 MCoC. So with Ghost, you can bypass his auto block if you hit him really quickly after phasing his first medium. So I'm trying to do one-hit combos, but every time MCoC throws a special 1, it's going to drain my power. It reverses power and like healing abilities. So I'm basically stuck not throwing any special attacks, doing one-hit combos, which as you can see are doing 2,000, and that's boosted and with suicides on. So I have like an extra 80% attack almost between the suicides and the boosts. So here I was looking at the time. I realized that I was a little bit behind, so I decided to start throwing special 1s. And honestly, that may have been a mistake. I think that they weren't doing enough damage to be worth it. I think they were actually doing less damage than just my medium attack. So you can see here, I'm just trying to go super quickly through a second special 1. Again, doing almost no damage. So this is super annoying. Like, his auto block is just messing things up. He got kind of passive here at this point. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to say. When he gets passive, you can't punish his medium, so right there. I could have gotten an intercept, but I didn't want to get hit. So I'm just going to go back to hitting him once, hoping that he follows. And you can see here we've got about 45 seconds left in the fight. He's at 25% health. I'm just rushing. At this point, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish. Drop a special 2. Or I'm sorry, a special 1. Got clipped there. So we're down to about 20 seconds. He's got 12% left. He got passive there. So just hoping he'll run into me. We're at about 10 seconds now. Got his special 1. Trying to hit his block, just do as much damage as possible. Hit him again, and it was a timeout. So very disappointing. I didn't even check in with my officers. I knew I was taking the boss. So I just went ahead and healed up and went back in, and you'll see, I think that I complete this fight in like 2 hits. So, you know, note to self, Ghost is not good for MCoC on this node. So, yeah, it was 2 hits. Yeah, that physical resistance really hurts her. I know that Quake also can't do anything on that node because her aftershock is physical damage. So Quake will time out to that node pretty much every single time. And this is going to be the boss node. It's a Dr. Doom. It's got stun immunity, true strike, and adaptive. So basically there's just some resistances and stun immunity, and you can't use Quake. That's the point, I guess, of this node. So I'm going to go ahead and drop special 2. I do have tech boosts on. And this is just a standard Dr. Doom fight. I've done it quite a bit. I really like fighting Dr. Doom with Ghost. I do get hit by his special 1 pretty much every single time that I fight him. I'm not sure why. I think it has something to do with the spacing. So went ahead and phased the last beam of his special 2. Gonna drop my special 2. Special 1 got hit and got clipped by it. At this point, I don't know. I think it's a mental thing at this point. I'm not sure. Just because it happens so often. So, yeah, that was the end of the war. Not too bad. We did end up winning this war. They did not complete the map, unfortunately. Again, it was a pretty huge mismatch, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next war video.